everybody, it's Lon.TV, and it's time for your weekly wrap-up, and we have some new Patreon supporters to thank this week. David, Joel, and Kevin, who contributed on a monthly basis through Patreon, and I really appreciate your support. It will certainly help as we move into the new year and have to buy some more stuff to review. Those contributions really do offset that. I'll talk about more about Patreon in a few minutes, but thank you to the three of them for contributing. I got done with all of that stuff around the HP Stream Mini. HP actually canceled my order because they had too many orders. They couldn't even do a back order system, so they canceled the order. I reached out to some of the folks at HP I met at CES, and they were kind enough to let me borrow the HP Stream Mini that you saw in the video for a couple of days, and I really like it. I think this is a really good low-cost PC, certainly the fastest low-cost PC we've tried out, at least since the Chrome boxes, which were a lot harder to get Windows onto it. As you saw, we could easily put different operating systems onto it. It runs Windows very well. So check out the full series of videos I did. I'll open to a few more because I have it for a few more days. So definitely check that out and give me some suggestions. I'm probably going to do something with gaming. I'm not sure exactly what. I'll probably try a few other games and maybe show some emulators as well. I'm not going to go too into depth because the problem is I can never show every game that everybody wants to see, but I'll try to do a few more so at least you can get a benchmark and maybe a good idea about how your machine might perform under certain circumstances. So we're going to check out a couple of other things this week. I've still got a whole pile of stuff, and it's not getting any smaller. We got a new gaming keyboard from Corsair. This is a keyboard kind of without the number pad. It's designed to be a little bit more portable, but it is really solid. It's made out of metal, and it has mechanical switches, which is making a comeback. So for a while, you couldn't get keyboards with mechanical switches, but now that gamers are really demanding much more precise kind of control over their games, and the keyboards they're using need to have that control, they've put in these awesome mechanical switches. So we'll take a look at this keyboard. Like their new mice, it's very configurable, so I'm sure we'll have a lot of depth to explore on this one. CalDigi also sent me some cool Thunderbolt stuff for the Mac. I think it works with Windows too. So a new Thunderbolt dock that has two eSATA ports on it, which is unique, something I haven't seen yet. And they also have this 4-drive array that is like wicked fast, just with even spinning hard drives in there. So you'll be seeing that very shortly. I'll probably have that video up tomorrow, and then the dock I'll be doing later this week. So stay tuned for that device. If you want to help the channel, you can. You can contribute via Patreon on a monthly basis, like our three new Patreon supporters did. And you can also contribute to my fan funding page on YouTube on like a one-time basis if you don't want to do a monthly commitment. All of those dollars go into helping the channel because I buy a lot of the goods that I review on the show and then resell them and lose a little bit of money in the process. So these contributions really do help keep that process a little bit closer to break even, not quite, but getting there. But really, contributions are not required. I'm never going to charge for content or anything like that, but I know a lot of you I've helped with different tech support questions or whatnot. So if you wanted to throw a couple bucks my way as a thank you, I certainly would appreciate it, but it is not necessary, and we're going to keep producing content whether people contribute or not because I'm just having fun doing it. So that will do it for this week's weekly wrap-up. As always, if you have suggestions or comments or things that I should be looking at, please leave them in the comments below. You can also send me an email at lon@lon.tv with suggestions. I really can't do a lot of tech support or individual tech support, so leave those questions to the comment stream so that other people can see the answer to those questions and benefit from them as well. But certainly always open to your suggestions moving forward. I'm probably going to do a little bit more with the TriCaster. I also want to do more of the business of YouTube. So I think my next version of that series will be on how to make money on YouTube, or at least the factors that are in place that might allow people to make money on YouTube. So we'll be hopefully getting to that this week if I get caught up with all of my other product reviews. So that will do it for this week's weekly wrap-up. As always, please stay in touch, and thank you very much for watching.